The Yankees and Rays will play the second game of their three-game series at Yankee Stadium. Tampa won last night's game 6-3. There's the Rays lineup that will face Gerrit Cole. Tampa is pitching Tyler Glasnow tonight. And there's the Yankees lineup. 3 quick reminders before we get into the action. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Follow me on Twitter @WheelsYT. And check out the first episode of our new Vanderbilt Baseball Breakdown series. Alright, let's get into the action, starting with the top of the first. Meadows swung at the first pitch of the game and hit it in the air to left. Gardner was there for the first out of the ball game. Diaz hit one slowly on the ground to short. Gleyber made the play for the second out of the inning. Lau rolled one slowly on the ground to the left side, and Gio made the play to end a 1-2-3 inning for Cole. Hicks hit one hard in the air to left, but right to Meadows for the first out. Voit took a 3-2 pitch just under the zone for a 1-out walk. Gio popped one high in the air to right center field. Kiermaier was positioned perfectly for the second out of the inning. Ford hit one hard on the ground into the shift to end a scoreless first for Glasnow. Martinez hit one slowly up the middle, and Gleyber made the play for the first out. Choi drilled one in the air to deep right field. All Frazier could do was turn and watch as G-Man Choi hit a long home run to give Tampa a 1-0 lead. Adames struck out looking for the second out of the inning. Kiermaier struck out swinging to end the inning, but Tampa took the lead on a home run by Choi. Gleyber struck out looking on a very close pitch for the first out of the inning. Come on, Gary. Learn some plate discipline. 3-pitch strikeout. Gardner worked a walk with 2 outs and nobody on. Gardner ran on the 0-2 pitch to Frazier, and he stole second base. Frazier looped one in the air to shallow right field, and Margot charged it in to make a basket catch to end the inning. Margot popped one in the air off of third base. Gio went into foul territory, reached into the Rays dugout, and made a great catch for the first out of the inning. Zunino drilled one in the air to deep center field. Hicks went back, he looked up, and this one was gone. Zunino hit a long home run into Monument Park in dead center field to give the Rays a 2-0 lead. Meadows struck out swinging on a curveball down for the second out. Diaz hit one on the ground to first, and Voit flipped to Cole covering to end the inning. 2-0 Tampa. Estrada lifted one in the air to center, and Kiermaier made the play for the first out of the bottom of the third. Hicks struck out swinging on a foul tip for the second out. Voit drilled one in the air to deep right field. All Margot could do was turn and watch as Luke Voit hit a solo home run into the second deck and right to make it a 2-1 game. Gio lifted one in the air to right center field, and Kiermaier was there to end the inning, but the Yankees cut the deficit in half. Lau swung on the first pitch and lined it into left field for a leadoff single to begin the fourth. Martinez hit one slowly on the ground to short. They got the force at second, but Martinez runs too well for them to turn 2. Choi struck out swinging on a fastball up and away for the second out. Adames turned around a 96-mile-an-hour fastball and lined it into left field for a base hit to put 2 on with 2 away. Kiermaier tossed his bat thinking he walked, but the home plate umpire rung him up to end the inning. Ford struck out on a half swing on a pitch in the dirt for the first out. Gleyber swung on the first pitch and flew out to center for the second out of the inning. Gary didn't want to strike out swinging this time, so he took an 0-2 fastball down the middle instead. He's seen 6 pitches and has 2 strikeouts tonight. Margot struck out swinging for the first out of the fifth. Zunino struck out swinging for the second out of the inning. Meadows went after a low breaking ball and drilled it in the air to deep right field. It was over the head of Frazier and off the wall. The ball rolled past Frazier, but Meadows stopped at second with a 2-out double. Diaz struck out swinging to end the inning as Cole struck out the side. Gardner struck out looking for the first out of the bottom of the fifth. Frazier lined one hard into center, but Kiermaier was there for the second out. Estrada struck out swinging to end a 1-2-3 inning for Glasnow. Lau hit one on the ground to first, and Voit flipped to Cole for the first out. Martinez hit one hard on the ground to short, and Gleyber made the play for the second out of the inning. Choi worked the count full and walked with 2 away. Adames struck out swinging to end the inning as Cole was up to 9 strikeouts. Hicks lined one fair, over first and down the right field line, rolling into the right field corner. The ball rolled away from Margot, and Hicks ran all the way to third with a triple to lead off the bottom of the 6th. Voit had a great plate appearance and walked to put runners on the corners with nobody out. Urshela lifted one high in the air to right field. Margot made the catch. He has a great arm, but Hicks has great wheels and scored on the sac fly by Gio to tie the game at 2. Ford struck out looking for the second out of the inning. This ended the day for Glasnow as Tampa went to the bullpen. Glaber swung at the first pitch from Ryan Thompson and lined it back up the middle for a base hit to put 2 on with 2 away. Sanchez tapped one back to Thompson, and he made the play to strand 2 runners on base. Kiermaier grounded one towards the middle, but Gio made a great play and threw him out at first for the first out of the inning. Margot dropped down a bunt up the third base line. Gio bobbled the ball, and Margot reached on the infield single. Zunino struck out looking for Cole's 10th and final strikeout of the game. Boone went to the bullpen and brought in Zach Britton to face Meadows. With the runner on the move, Meadows struck out swinging to end the inning. Gardner slapped one against the shift for a base hit. He stopped at first with a leadoff single to begin the 7th. Talkman pinch hit for Frazier, and he grounded one slowly to short. He was retired at first, but advanced Gardner into scoring position with 1 away. Estrada struck out swinging for the second out, and this ended the day for Thompson. Pete Fairbanks came in. Hicks checked his swing on a 1-2 pitch that got away from Zunino, which allowed Gardner to move up to second. Hicks struck out looking to end the inning and strand the runner on third. Diaz grounded one towards first, and Voit made a great stop. He flipped it to Britton, but he dropped the ball. Sanchez didn't back up the play, and this allowed Diaz to move up to second. The 3-2 slider from Britton didn't break, and Lau walked to put runners on the corners with nobody out. Martinez chopped one to third. Diaz ran on contact, and Gio threw him out at the plate for a huge first out of the inning. Brosseau pinch hit for Choi, and he lined one back up the middle for a base hit. Lau came in to score, and Martinez went to third on an RBI single by Brosseau to give Tampa a 3-2 eighth inning lead. Adames lined one into right field for a base hit. Martinez scored, and Brosseau went to second on an RBI single by Adames to make it 4-2 Tampa and knock Britton out of the game. Kiermaier grounded one slowly to first, and Voit made the play for the second out as both runners moved up. Margot lined one back to Loizaga. He dropped it, but still got the out at first to end the inning. With 3 infielders and 4 outfielders, Voit popped one up to the right side, and Brosseau drifted back onto the outfield grass to make the play. Gio and Ford both struck out as the Yankees had a pretty pathetic response to Tampa taking the lead. You know, the Rays hitters have no problem hitting our top relievers, but we look foolish against theirs. Not a good sign for October. Nothing crazy happened in the 9th. Zunino struck out, Meadows was hit by a pitch, and Diaz hit into a double play. Let's see if the Yankees can rally in the bottom of the 9th. Glaber walked to begin the bottom of the 9th against Chaz Rowe. Sanchez also walked to put the tying runs on base with nobody out. Wade pinch ran for Gary. Gardner lined one in the air to center, and Kiermaier was there for the first out as Gardy couldn't advance the runners. Tampa brought in Jalen Beeks to face Talkman. Andujar pinch hit for Talkman, and he struck out on 3 pitches for the second out. The first pitch to Estrada got away from Zunino, and both runners moved up. Estrada chased a terrible pitch to end the ball game. The Yankees lost another game to Tampa. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow afternoon for the final game of this series.